Okay, we're recording. Oh my goodness! Wow, this game. I'm gonna take my
Um,
time and write a really good review about this game because this is a very
okay.
good game.
I actually think we might have enough evidence to finish off all the deductions.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Okay. I am going to assume that sniper. What does it say about him being a sniper?
Isn't it that one?
Yeah.
They
That.
call him
Okay. No, I overlooked. Oh.
There's a gun in. Where's there's a gun? Yeah.
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 Hang
No.
on.
Hang on. There's the pill bottle that was in his death.
That's the only thing I don't like. Sometimes it's hard for me to select things.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, there.
And then.
And no, the physical limitations.
Where's the physical?
That one.
Well, let me stop the timer for
What if
crying out
Brune's
loud.
drugs helped Thorpe walk?
And from the start, always check the bottom of the shoes on wheelchair people. Make sure they're not faking.
Okay. Now try what you were doing earlier with the sniper. Now add the drugs helped him walk.
Oh. Okay.
That was a little bit late.
Of course. It wasn't Mitchell or Gill. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital.
Yeah, go with that.
And then they call. Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Well, let me do this, and they call them the surgeon.
Yeah.
And I want to say this.
Yeah, go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Oh my goodness, we keep getting more of this stuff. Let me see if I can solve.
This is the last one.
Okay. Well, let me see. Can I solve any of these lingering one?
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm gonna see if it'll let me solve some of these.
No, be my guest.
Hey, when you're done with yours, the next one, go for Mitchell's drugs.
Oh, which one?
And then I have to lure Thor into a trap. Okay, no.
You have to use the lure into a trap for the final one. So.
Okay. So let's see how many of these we can resolve.
If you want, I can tell you what the 3 you need are, so you can then just mess with the other ones.
Okay. So basically,
Okay.
the last one will the 3 will have lure into the trap as part of it.
Yes.
So as
that
long as I don't choose that, I should be safe to play around.
Hey,
Yeah, but I mean, I could also tell you the other 2 because I don't think the other 2 are going to mix with anything else.
Hey, before you do, can I make a guess at what those 3 are, just to see if I'm correct? And Zed, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, so I have to lure Thorpe into a trap, and what if the drugs help Thorpe walk, and then Thorpe is mastermind behind the athlete doping operation?
You missed the 3rd one.
Damn. All right, but I got 2 out of 3, right?
You got 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So yeah, the pills helping him walk is the 2nd one.
Got it. Wasn't there's a bottle of pills in Thor's desk, was it?
No.
Okay, just making sure. 'Cause I'm sorry, that one's kind of dumb.
Hang on.
See, because I don't even know if we can pair any of these, so...
Yeah, I'm just trying right now because I legit want to see if we can resolve some of this stuff.
I'm betting no.
Try the drugs overcome physical limitations with, there's a bottle of pills in his desk, because I know that those are for anything. Nope. I mean, it's entirely possible that none of these are going to...
Oh, it won't let me because it want me to do the trap first.
Even then, though, I'm looking at all of it, and I'm like, not a lot of this is adding up in the first place. Like, a lot of it seems to be like, these are just ending deductions, so...
Well, it was letting me line up... Which one? It was letting me line up, I think... it was letting me line up, they found Gil close to the door with, one of these.
I think it'd be Mitchell's drugs help overcome his limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was letting me line up one of them. Okay, but let me see. Let's see if we can try to solve it then.
What if the drugs help Thor walk?
And really it wasn't... He was the mastermind behind all?
No, Thor keeps a gun in his desk drawer.
Where is that?
Go. Yeah.
Far right, far left.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Shoot, okay.
Okay.
It's right above that there.
Okay.
And what if the drug? Yeah. There we go.
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it?
Thank you for taking out the bullets.
Finally.
The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Okay, so now we're calling Smirnoff. Right?
Or, I don't know who we're calling.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
Oh, God. He's so
Silly man.
new.
Wait, were they at
Want
his
some
funeral?
shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John,
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
Why are you a pirate?
Oh, God. We are going to put
see
her
what I have to
uncle
put
in
up with.
jail. She's
All
gonna
right,
hate us.
Councilman.
I mean, she
to
didn't
the
like her that
cabin
much
with
to
ya.
begin with.
Onward.
Plus, he shot
Yeah,
someone
I
on my
can't
watch,
do
so
it.
I'm still kind of pissy about that.
Julie,
This
don't
is,
let anyone bother us.
This is going to suck.
Oh, this is a moment where he should be thinking right now. Oh, this is gonna suck.
You know, I would, but
Then
see,
again,
they shoot
if I was
someone.
Blacksad, I would just be so over this shit right
Oh,
now.
just
I
be a
just
minute
don't
then.
care.
I think you've already suffered enough.
okay.
Honestly, I think I'd leave him in a room and disable the
Think
intercom and
about
just
where
start
you'd like
fire.
to go.
Okay, yes, he's leaving.
Okay.
Okay, this won't be as bad.
It's still gonna be bad.
Is that Jake? No, that's
You see,
Smirnoff.
I'm not
That
going
must
to
be
pay you for
Smirnoff.
solving the case.
What?
Wait, you're not gonna pay
I
us?
say B. I say B. Call him out.
B.
Fair enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
No, you weren't gonna pay us.
No,
you
it's
jack.
not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your
Oh,
incredible
God,
work,
it's going
you
to
managed
suck.
to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her
Argument,
make
you
guns
read the
Jim
Blacksad comic
best
book.
in the
You knew
city.
this would
Who
come.
would have ever guessed it,
Yeah.
huh?
You know what, B? We can't make this any worse. At
In
this
the
point.
end,
Yeah, just
it
pull the
seems like
Band-Aid
Dunn's
off.
death was the best thing that could have happened to the gym, huh?
Don't be so cynical. By God, can't you stop playing the hard-boiled detective for 1 second? Anyway,
Not when
back to
I'm in the room with a
case.
murderer.
All those people you confronted.
And a man who possibly
Gil, the
isn't
German
need
doctor,
a
even
wheelchair.
Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
I say why.
Yeah, same.
Why? Yeah.
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
B?
No,
I'm sure this
Oh.
comes as no
Shit,
surprise. But it was
I
Angus
was going to
Mitchell
say
himself.
accuse him because the
In
guy
fact,
literally
you
said you
gave
have to
me the
lay the
lead by
blame
telling
on
me he
him.
was a doctor.
Sure.
God damn it. Did I just
Yeah.
screw this up?
Sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
B?
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
B?
All of them?
Luckily, no. But a lot. So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
B? I don't know.
I'm sorry
trying
to
to get
say
the
your future's
accusation.
already on the line.
What do you mean?
Okay, now we can't accuse him.
X.
Okay, good
I'll be
argument.
completely honest with you before. I know you're
Okay,
the
I got
surgeon.
back to it.
A journalist
You're
told me.
lucky.
Ring a bell?
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
Does it matter what I
I
do?
mean, any one of
I
these could.
don't know.
You know what? Let's go with X. Go for the jugular.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Okay, so we'll just go in through each one of them.
I think it's just all of them, yeah.
Okay, B.
I know that you are a highly skilled sniper. And I think it was you who shot Randall Lee at the hospital.
Have you seen me, Blacksad? How could I possibly do that? I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Yes.
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
Well, I mean, we are a cat. B.
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Dude, what is with the smoking? God, you know, your health is
Put
such
yourself in my place for a
Man,
minute.
that's a cigar for crying out loud.
You're a
like 5
promising
cigarettes a
football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
X.
I say X.
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so...
X.
Yeah, no, there's no redeeming factor about this guy. This guy's a
And
jackass.
yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it. Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it.
That's the tagline of the
Do
day.
you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the width.
I
there
could
for a
shoot
second.
you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of
Oh,
reach.
and there's achievement.
Just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
It's a miracle.
Hallelujah.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again.
Who said black cats are bad luck?
Sonia and I, we deserve
Well,
a
not all
future.
black, remember, he's mixed.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Is he gonna take
You
all
cannot
those super
afford
pills
one.
at once?
The state will provide one for you.
Okay.
Okay, we can add attempted
Mr.
murder.
Thorpe,
Oh, god dang it, Sonya, do you shoot him?
Oh, for God's sake, did we really ever take the gun away from her?
No, remember we put it back in her purse.
Well,
God dang it!
Fired a warning.
Okay, you know what? This time it wasn't my fault.
No, it's not your
I said we should have taken it away from her. We can go back to that part.
No, you're right. You did.
No!
Not B.
You know
God, I
what?
hope she doesn't kill us at the
She's
same
gonna
time.
kill herself if we don't do this.
Okay. Okay.
Sonia Dunn, you are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
We
You have
can.
the right to remain
You
silent.
know what? I think
Okay,
she can.
I didn't
I think she
expect
can
that.
argue.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a
I,
court
I
of law.
had no idea how to pick that.
I was
You
gonna
have the
say
right to
stop
an
him from
attorney.
talking.
If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you.
I didn't see it because I
Do
was
you
about to
understand
say
these rights as I have
she
just
can
read
probably
them to
get
you?
out of this if she
With these rights in
argued
mind,
temporary
If you wish to
insanity.
speak to me, watch your step.
Does that exist in the 50s?
Oh yeah, I don't remember if that don't become Oh yeah, I think that doesn't come till 70, 80s. Oh my goodness, what a week!
This is oy vey.
Oh jeez, what
So
a...
I guess, yeah, if you took the gun away from her,
No, but there was no option to take the gun away from her.
No, we
was
never
there
had
no option?
No!
We never did.
Okay,
Because
then.
remember, Blacksad put the gun back in her purse. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you keep that gun.
Yeah, no, we never had a chance to take
Remember,
the damn gun.
after Bobby Yale got shot multiple times, I remember yelling, you keep that gun.
No, and remember, we tried to accuse her of taking the gun out of the safe, but, you know, we couldn't do anything. All we could do was either accuse her or believe her.
Yeah.
Either way, we wanted the gun back.
Oh, jeez.
Well, at least we know we had it mostly right.
So, Zed, if you read the Blacksad comic book, this is a typical ending for Blacksad. This is a happy
Pretty much.
ending.
Got it.
You know, except usually he manages to bang someone.
Yeah,
Does
we
he
didn't
have a
even get to
chain
bang
around his
anyone.
neck?
Yes.
Oy vey.
Okay,
After
so now
everything
here's
that
the
had
big
happened,
point.
The last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did
I'm
Yale
actually
take
interested to
drugs
see
before the fight?
what's gonna happen.
Did
Is
Stone let him win?
Yale
I
gonna
had
take
done
the drugs, or
everything
is
in my
Stone going to
power
take a
for things
dive?
to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story. Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case.
Oh shit, I just realized.
Did I have a clear conscience?
Oh, this is pretty bad.
Would I
I
have
just
made the
realized
same
it was
decisions,
Paul.
given the chance?
Wait, what?
Will you do the same thing given the chance?
Yeah. I mean, we'll take the gun away from her, but that
Yeah,
won't
we
be-
would have taken the gun away from her. I just remember the worst part.
What's that?
She just killed the guy who was supposed to pay us a shit ton of money before he pays us. God dang it, we got screwed again.
We weren't getting the money anyway.
Yes, we was.
We accused him of murder.
If
He
we
tried
had
to
shut
kill
up
the
long enough for
police
him to write the
to
check,
get money.
then we got the money.
We weren't getting money for that. God,
Oh,
I'm glad we took all those bribes.
Okay, Zed, if you can, since you got more access to YouTube and stuff, if you could actually see if there was a way to actually take the gun away from her, because I'm legit curious if there was a way to take away the gun.
I'm checking the last part of this walkthrough to see if she just always shoots him.
Because I think that she just always shoot him, because that's how most Blacksad stories go.
Yeah, the ending of this walkthrough is yes.
Now here's the real question:
Now, my
if you
question though is what did the guy do?
if you interrupt Smirnov, could you possibly get him to turn a blind eye to her? Because remember, Alchemist, he covered up your murder
Yeah, that's true.
in the opening chapter of the book. So
It didn't even try to make it sound convincing.
no, there was witnesses and everything. So
And he was just like, Lieutenant, help them remember what actually happened.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, okay.
jeez.
We're going there, okay.
Okay. So I think you can, but this guy basically pulled him aside and said, "Give her a minute to breathe." But I think that yeah, if you choose the right options, you could probably get him to turn a blind eye. Let me check this video. That is all of the endings in the game.
But basically, no matter what, she's gonna kill him, right?
That guy, yes.
But let's say start skimming through some of these endings just to see. I'm
Apparently,
actually.
there's one where you can just forgive Thorpe. Apparently.
Well, the hell if I was doing that.
Yeah, no, fuck that ending.
Do he actually survive that ending?
Well, yeah, because you don't do anything. You don't provoke him.
We just forgive him? How the hell does that work?
Oh, remember when
No, you
we
just
didn't
say,
accuse him?
Yeah, you just don't accuse him.
Well, the hell with that. I want to solve the damn murder. You bet your ass I'm accusing him.
Yes,
body.
blah, blah, blah.
So while he's doing that, I gotta admit, this was a really good story. What?
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
The ending changes if you let her shoot herself. You're at the graveyard with Bobby there. Someone else dies.
Did Bobby kill himself?
No.
Did Blacksad get shot by Bobby?
No.
Does Mary shoot someone?
Well, her name's on the tombstone.
Is it, Bobby's aunt?
Yes.
Oh, she kills herself?
She's dead. Her name's on the tombstone with flowers on it.
How the bloody hell did that work out?
I don't know.
She shot herself so hard she killed her. What the heck?
What the shit? Wait. Okay, hang on. I think that had to do with some other action, because there's another ending where Sonya's dead, but she's there at the gravestone. So there must have been something else.
Okay, I think I know how.
That caused it to
Remember,
happen.
you could remember halfway through the story when we find out about Dunn being hooking up with Mary. Was Mary her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, the way you break it to Sonya, you could broke it like harshly to her. Oh, you could have like I think I vaguely remember there was an option saying you could make it sound like Mary led Dunn's on.
Okay, so what I'm getting out of this is Sonya is very trigger happy.
Yeah, because I bet you that's what happened is Sonya had killed her and then kills herself. That's why in that ending. I bet you that's the case.
Jesus. Okay, so yeah, Sonya's not stable at all.
So, okay,
Shadow
wow.
fuck.
So this got a lot of endings.
Hey, Shadow Arfox, kudos on game choice. I mean, this
Yeah.
one was great.
And see, I was looking for something just to fill that Wolf Among Us itch I had.
Well done. You definitely did.
I honestly think we could replay this game, trying to figure out what the hell some of these endings are going to be.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be up for it. This one was really interesting. I think we could do. We could actually try to see what happens when we don't. When we rat the rhino out.
Oh gee. So, okay, wow. That some of these. Okay, so they never show who wins the fights.
No, I think not. I guess that really doesn't matter to the story.
Yeah, but I need my damn closure.
You didn't get closure with Thorpe being brutally murdered?
Not when he forgot to pay us before we got brutally murdered.
We took bribe money from a loan shark and...
I mean, at least
Okay, so basically, the ending pretty much stays the same. He'll die no matter what. But yeah, you could just dictate whether or not you spared Sonya from jail.
Okay, so we should at least try to. Okay, that was the only thing I would have done different.
I can tell you the exact options just so we don't use up more time than is necessary.
No. Oh, okay. There we go. And one thing I'm gonna check out is I'm going to see how many. Wait, we can continue. I'm interested. To see
Continue from where?
Yeah, let me. I want to see where continue is gonna drop me off at. I'm legit curious now. I want to see if it's gonna go like New Game Plus or is it going to drop me off just before we solve everything.
I mean, if it drops you off at New Game Plus, we
Okay,
What?
so it just dropped me off at the ending again.
Yeah, it's just gonna drop you off at the ending.
That's interesting.
Oh, which explains why there's multiple saves. Yeah, Oh. Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
That's
That's
interesting.
interesting. You know, we played this whole game, but we never used the freaking load function, so we didn't
Load
even know.
function.
we had no idea.
Also, I'm still going to say it. Why was one of the nicest characters the German scientist?
Yeah, he died
Hey,
the worst death
I'm
of all.
German.
Yeah,
What
but he
got
was
me is he
pure
died the
German. You're a
worst
mix.
death.
Fair enough.
He died the worst death
Keep in
possible.
mind, he was pure German in the time era we're living in.
Okay, fair enough.
Gotta be nice.
I'm German too, so I'm allowed to say this, I think.
Yeah, screw it.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. We both know sensitivities don't include white people.
Wait,
Fair enough.
You know,
What?
PC
Wait, which-
rules don't include white people.
Which was this?
That was the cleaning, the new
Okay,
cleaning
that's
lady
the cleaning
when we
lady.
found her
At
on the
first I
roof.
thought that was Mary. I'm like, god dang, did Mary die?
Yeah, that was a cleaning. What?
I don't even know where she died in the whole process. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so holy crap. Okay.
We didn't use a lot of. I feel like we didn't use a lot of features in this.
No.
We just kind of were like jumping through it and saying, okay, we got this. Now we got to figure out this, and just like.
Well,
Yep.
we can at least see what we'll let this be the final screen.
Hey, we were still 94% profitable on this case.
Who's paying us?
I think all
Well,
that bribe money.
Bribe money.
That lovely, lovely bribe money. Oh my goodness. 100% romantic?
Somehow.
How the frackin' hell? We let people die.
But we tried to get up with Sonya. That's probably why. Oh, we came out pretty half and half on Hard Boil and Resolute.
Yeah. Not bad. Got 35% on Upright.
Okay, so I've been meaning to say this for the entire part. On the right side, where it has the list on all the right side stuff, for the top two, I can't see it because on my phone, the Skype icons are in the way. What do those say?
Wait, where?
Oh, on
Go
the,
back to your. Go back to. Yeah.
Oh,
Go
you're
back
black.
to that. On the very top two, the right ones. I can't read it
Oh,
because the Skype icons are in the way.
sensitive, cautious, the top two right?
Yes.
So hard boiled, sensitive, resolute, cautious, upright, pragmatic.
I can read the rest.
Okay.
I can read the rest. I just wanted to know those how to. Because for the longest time, for this entire thing, I have been unable to see what those are. But the Skype icons are in the way.
Yeah, no, it says sensitive and cautious.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, so we're mostly hard-boiled and mostly cautious.
Oh Jesus!
What?
I kind of want to see the Hall of Fame.
To see how
I
what
want to
we've
see,
done with Blacksad.
yeah, I want to see how much of the Hall of Fame we actually got done with.
I think a fair amount. Because I think you picked them up anytime you saw them.
Yeah,
and for
but
the
I
most
never did
they were
complete
like
one. Like
right.
I think there was multiple Hall of Fame. One for baseball, one for hockey, one for basketball.
Yeah, but I think they're all linked to the one thing. So
You didn't collect all the ones from the graveyard, I know that.
Yeah.
Hey, did we ever meet the white racist one who wrote, you know, what was it? The racist comment on the...
Oh yeah. No.
no, I don't think we did.
Did we meet him? I don't remember him.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we ever met him. Holy crap. Okay, so wow. That I mean, Telltale, watch out.
That was just wow.
That was a
Are they
roller
thinking of
coaster.
making a sequel to this game?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Because one, the Blacksad comic book is with The Wolf Among Us is based on the Fable comic book series. The Fable comic book series. Argument, I linked you that one mega volume
Yeah.
a while back. They have, I think, close to 25 volumes of that.
Shit.
25 or 30 volumes of that. So, like, it's a long-running comic book series. Whereas Blacksad, that one book I lent you, that was it. That
Seriously?
was a collection of all the Blacksad comic books.
Damn, too bad. It was a good read.
It's, yeah, no, these are good stories. It's just, oh, jeez, I wish this would get a sequel, but, you know, the comic book would kind of have to get a continuation at the very least.
Yeah, too bad. I mean, the comic. I have to give both the comic and the game a lot of credit, especially for they really did accurately portray how ridiculous racism is.
Oh yeah, no, they nailed that. Like
I mean-
110%, they nailed, because the whole time, half the game was us trying. We gave up on the detective story. We were trying to figure out how racism worked in this world.
I know.
And even when we thought we had it figured out,
It's-
here's a risk right to your planet.
Here's a completely white animal who's apparently black by all freaking legal matters, which was a law back in the day.
But it's like she moved here and no one knew who she was, so it was still like, okay, never mind, screw it, we lost it.
And what got me is that's legit a thing. That's a real life thing. That's not a
know,
just comic book thing.
No, it is exactly how racism works, and it's just they got
That's
it
stupid.
perfect. Yeah, it is. That is perfectly how stupid and ignorant racism is, and like, God, they got this with a comic and video game about a bunch of anthropomorphic animals. Well done. It should be mandatory reading for kids to read that just to figure out how stupid. Well, you know what? You can do.
Yeah, you gotta skip all the sex and violence.
Just that excerpt, and then they have to play the part of the game as well.
But then again,
that-
you know what? Screw that. They can read this. They force kids to read the what was it? Brave New World.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
no, go for it.
Yeah, it wasn't Brave New World, that sci-fi book with the.
Yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about, but I'm going to tell you, Shadow R. Fox, I didn't have to read that when I was in school.
Oh, I had to read that. And I didn't mind the book. I actually did like the book, but as I was reading it, I'm like, wow, this got some of the most fucked up themes I've ever heard in my life. How is
Right.
this even allowed in a school?
Now, I remember you told me. It was just like, I never had to read that. My schools were pretty effed up. But
Oh
not
yeah,
that.
like, oh yeah, you guys never had to read a story about a quote, air quote, utopia where they engineered dwarf-like people to work underground, with a whole lot of racist implication about those dwarf-like people, while letting everyone above ground have huge orgies, going so far as to teach children how orgies are completely appropriate and have orgies in school.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was like a whole chapter I had to read.
No, I did not have to read that.
Stephen King gets shit for writing one small chapter about children having an orgy. I had to read a whole book about the damn thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the fuck you were talking about, which I think just goes to show I didn't have to read that either.
No, I didn't have to. I literally never heard about that until you mentioned that book.
Oh yeah, no, I had to read that because at one time that was like required reading for they said not just our school, several other schools as well.
I've been to quite a few schools. Again, I never had to read that, but to be fair,
Then again, I
jumped-
think you was a grade ahead of me technically.
Yeah, I was, and I jumped around weird times too.
Because
so-
they said this was required reading for my grade.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
possible that you didn't have to read this because you read something else when you were in the grade in that grade.
Yeah, I probably did. So yeah, no, and plus that, remember, I hopped around school.
But
So
God dang this. Holy crap, this story.
I bet.
Oh jeez.
This was a doozy.
I mean, I don't know what to say to end off this part other than
I think what we need to do is we need to ask the people that created this game to give like a TED talk or something on racism, because clearly they understand how stupid it is.
I want them to do a story about religion next.
With racism about the animals.
I want to do religion next. I want them to do religion next because I think they can do a real good job with that as well.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh god, the implications.
But I guess a good thing to look forward to is next time we start uploading videos is gonna be of something a little bit more cheerier with Samurai Jack.
Are we positive about that?
I'm gonna end this part on the cliffhanger.
At the very least, it'll probably look more colorful than what we did here.